Hello everyone. I'm Dr. Naina Singh, HOD Humanities, Assistant Professor Sociology at Bsss College, Bhopal. Today I will be concentrating on the topic norms or social norms. Norms guide our interaction patterns on one hand and are reproduced during the same process. Norms differentiate between the behavior of human and animal and develop during the social processes. Social norms clearly define the roles of the individuals or people in different situations. Hence, these social norms are the codes of mutual relationship. These draw a line between what is right and what is wrong. According to Young and Mack, norms refer to the group shared expectations. Norms refer to conditions for social relationships between groups and individuals, for the structure of society and the difference between all societies, and for human behavior in general. Norms are shared rules, customs, and guidelines that govern society and define how people should behave in the company of other individuals. Norms prescribe the way the people should behave in particular situations. They determine, guide, control, and also predict human behavior as per situations. Norms, in short, are a bundle of do's and don'ts. They are the rules of behavior in particular situations. Norms may be applicable to all members of a society or only to a certain subsets of the population, such as students, teachers, clergy, police officers, or soldiers in a warfare. Norms guide smooth and peaceful interactions by prescribing predictable behavior in different situations. There are 4 types of social norms that help and inform people about behavior that is considered to be acceptable and expectable. These are folkways, mores, taboos, and laws. Folkways. According to Lundberg, folkways are typical or habitual benefits, attitudes, and styles of conduct observed within a group of a community. Taboo. It is a prohibition of social actions based on false beliefs that performing such actions is either too sacred or too dangerous for the human race. Disregarding taboo is generally considered a deviant act by the society. Mores. The term mores is best reserved for those customs which connote fairly strong feelings of the tightness or wrongness of modes of behavior. Laws. It is the basic element of social control. It is written in books and the product of society as per the social conditions of life. Folkways refers to norms that protect common conventions. Most people in a society follow traditional folkways, but failure to conform to them is considered neither illegal nor immoral. Examples of common folkways are rules of eating, drinking, meeting people, and departing. Types of dressing, ceremonies, and rituals as per different situations, and manners of life in institutional situations such as family, school, market, mosque, or any other religious places. Let's talk about taboo. Taboo alternately is called as taboo, tapu, or tongan. It is a prohibition of social actions based on false beliefs that performing such actions is either too sacred or dangerous for human race. Disregarding a taboo is generally considered as a deviant act by society. Taboo is putting a person or a thing under temporary or permanent prohibition, especially as a social custom. It is an inhibition or ban from something that is not accepted and regarded as worthy by the society to be followed. Certain bans are put to make sure that those particular things do not lead to the aversion of social customs or affect anyone emotionally in the entire society. Taboo is like a prohibition for safeguard of religious or societal customs. Breaking an existing or made to exist taboo is considered objectionable, and the people who do it are usually mocked by the called moral people of the society or the elderly members of the society or a specific community. The cultural taboos demand prohibition of various cultural laws which are forbidden in different cultures. The food and drink taboo demands prohibition of various food and drinks by the society. The power of it lies primarily in the emotional forces they exude. Even the thought of violating a taboo triggers a punishment. Religious, social, cultural taboo is practiced in every part of the world. For example, the practice of sati was a taboo in Indian society. Let's talk about the common taboos. Restriction or ritual regulations of killing and hunting, sex and sexual relationships, reproduction, abortion, infanticide. Some other common taboos are religious taboos, cultural taboos, food and dining, etc. Like, for example, eating of pork in Muslim community is a taboo. Now let's talk about another social norm, that is mores. Mores are more strict than folkways as they determine what is considered moral and ethical behavior. They structure the difference between right and wrong. People feel strongly about mores, and violating them typically results in disapproval, as such mores exert a greater coercive force in shaping our lives, values, beliefs, behavior, and interaction than do the folkways. Let's talk about another social norm, that is laws. A law is a norm that is formally inscribed at the state or federal level and is enforced by police or other government agents. Laws exist to discourage behavior that would typically result in injury or harm to another person, including violations of property rights, murder, etc. Those who enforce laws have been given legal right by the government to control people's behavior for the good of society at large. When someone violates a law, a state authority will impose a sanction, which can be as light as a payable fine or as severe as imprisonment. Functions of social norms. The first function is controlling behavior. Social norms control our behavior in the way that they provide a set pattern for our behavior. These set patterns become custom when they are socially approved. The people are expected and accepted to follow these customs as per societal norms. Making behavior systematic and pattern, another function is that the behavior of the people becomes systematic and patterned. In society, harmony among members of a group is created. Due to the harmony of behavior, certain laws can be enforced to control them. It means law and order can be maintained in society due to an order in societal behavior of individuals in any community. Some other functions are safeguard of our values. It is to safeguard our social cultural values. These are guardians of our values. Next is maintain social order of the society. These creates social control and maintain fabric of the society. These allow people to analyze what is important for the survival of group behavior. Next is it creates social cohesion and social solidarity. It creates social harmony and improve social integration. Some other functions are the social norms are not found among animals. Only human societies have norms and culture. Animals do not have these in their life, hence no question of their violation. Therefore, the norms are more cultural than social in nature. They give human beings a shape of society with culture. Another function is it helps in self-control. Norms are also helpful in making self-control because they are subjected to certain kind of punishments in a formal or informal ways. Norms also assist society for its survival. Survival of society is dependent only on societal norms. I hope you have understood the topic well. Thank you very much.